What's up, guys? Welcome back to Modded RimWorld. Quite a few things happened between the last episode and this episode. It hasn't even been a full in-game day yet. You'll notice Dragon just got a pop-up. She's no longer incapable of walking. But yeah, it's been like maybe a span of 12 in-game hours. I set up a couple things. I did a little bit of planning. We have a crematorium built right now. We're also building our machining table and a couple of tool cabinets in here. I went ahead and planned out what we're going to use for a little hospital for the time being. And we also got a couple cows that are just hanging out in our fridge at the moment. We got one cow and we got one bull. They just wandered in and randomly joined the colony. So that's pretty cool. So I think what we're going to end up doing is building them a little barn, maybe like around here. And then we'll just kind of wrap this whole area full of hay. That way they can just hang out and have some hay. So that's something we're going to be working on this episode. We're going to work on getting the hospital up. And we're also going to check out a few things as far as our clothing production goes. I did get a tip to make a bill for hats. I set it to make a cowboy hat and make it 0 to 3 because that should get David's skill up nicely. So he's at 2 right now. He's at 559. Can I just make you... You're not a tailor. Okay, I'll make you a tailor. That would probably help this whole experiment. I'm going to make you a primary tailor. So you go make that one thing. I'm just going to make you a 4. You go make that one thing in the morning. We'll see how his skill does. Supposedly we can get compost from this. So we're going to actually take the science pile. I'm going to copy this and delete it. And we're going to make a new science pile right here. Which, now that I think about it, probably isn't the best place for a science pile. Just because people are going to be over here fighting. But this is going to be our science pile. So I'm going to paste settings, and I'm going to make it important, I guess. And I'm going to rename you Science Pile, because I like that name, guys. So we need to set up some orders for that. Probably roof it in. That would be pretty good life decision. We'll roof this area in right here, like so. That'll get done soon. Wow, our crops are on fire. You guys need to, like, wake up. It's like, I hear fire. Sky is just trapped right now. I'm so worried for you, Sky, but I know you can make it out. There we go. There we go. This is our lentils. Someone is, like, taking advantage of the fire to, you know, get his game on, to mac a little bit. I believe that was salad I saw. I'm going to check right now. Did you do something? Attempted to woo Everlost into a romance. Everlost rejected the advance. Everlost. Playing hard to get. That was another thing that happened. I think Red Flux proposed to Everlost, but she said no. So yeah, we had a lot of stuff happen over the course of like 12 hours. We got some stuff built. We got some cows. We had a fire. Dragon decided to go binge on Smoke Leaf and passed out. It was a lot. It was a lot of drama for 12 hours in game. The storm, though. Alright, so we also need another house as well, because we currently have 2 people, or 1 person living over here, in what is supposed to be our guest house. That is some pizza. That is, we'll go get the pizza. Someone go fetch the pizza. David, go fetch the pizza. I know you're sleeping, but everyone else is awake. You need to just be awake. Yeah. I feel like that was a really rushed intro, and I apologize for that. Hopefully you guys had a great July the 4th. I certainly enjoyed having a nice long Whoa. I'm just going to pause it real quick. Their stay was okay, a score of 22. They'll visit again. Takoi absolutely enjoyed her stay. She left us 51 bandage kits. Gregory Heap enjoyed his stay and left us some synth thread. That's pretty cool. I like that. I definitely like that. Yeah, hopefully you guys had a great July the 4th. I enjoyed a nice, long, relaxing, like 5 or 6 day vacation. I don't know, it just kind of ran on. It was good times though. Lots of good food. Hopefully you guys had some good food. Saw some fireworks, had some fun. It's good to be back into the Rim world though, because I always miss this game when I don't get to play it. You're so slow, Dragon. You're so slow. We're currently researching bending right now so we can set up some bills. I got a suggestion to basically do this kind of recycle apparel for awful to poor always, and then we can also set the mending bench up. We'll probably build it like right there to repair anything over normal, and then that way we always have like people taking off their crappy stuff. It gets patched up. They get to put it back on, and we're also making good clothes as well. We really, really need our cotton to finish, though. I think we might need another little patch of cotton. This area is getting all of the fish. You are going to be normal. I don't approve of this. I don't take them away. Alright, let's set up some bills for the science pile. Burn corpse for compost. There we go. We can also burn drugs and apparel. We're going to do compost. Do it forever. No colonists. And just whatever. That's, yep. Seems pretty good. Let's check our power. Our power is going up slowly. This can also get deconstructed. We did build this machining table. We also have the electric smelter going, as well as the electric smithy, which I might actually just turn off for right now until we want to actually make something. The machining table, I don't know if we can repair stuff on. I was told we could repair weapons at the mending table as well, so we're probably going to check that out. I want to cancel these, honestly, and just, like, move them. Let's do that. Let's wait until we get the mending stuff done. Because I want to just put it, like, right there. Okay. We got it. Great. I want to get refining done next. That way we can also get our glassworks going. So we're going to get that. The mending table we will drop. Also, I noticed that this was in shellfish trap. Trap designed to catch shellfish, lobsters, crabs, crayfish, and the like. It'll also sometimes catch snails, shrimp, and small fish. That's new to me. The only bad thing about, like, the workshop, the Steam workshop updating is, like, it doesn't tell you what it I guess it does if you, like, go click on it and see what happened. But that's way too much work. Let's see. Workbench equipped with all the tools required to mend and repair damaged items, requires power and consumes mending kits. Mending kits can be made in the electric tailoring workbench. Okay, so let's take this guy. We'll put you over here, I guess. I kind of want to, like, we'll put it over here. That'll be fine. And I also want to get a couple tool cabinets. This will grab everything, basically. And I can even put one right there. So we can fit 3 here. It'll only ever affect 2, so there's no point in having more. So I'm gonna actually just cancel these guys right there. There we go. So we'll get that going. That'll take some of our components. We're fine on components. We have a good amount of steel. We are apparently low on wood, which is not great. Our bamboo needs to be plowed. We need to fertilize this area. So let's wait until this next harvest, and then we'll use some of our fertilizer we're getting to fertilize as much of this as we can, which is not going to be a whole lot. Cargo pods, please have fertilizer. That is uranium. That seems like something we could nab. We also have to build our walls this episode as well, so let's get started on that. We'll place down our walls quick. I'm gonna use the marble, I think. I'm actually not sure what's stronger. 490. Yeah, so sandstone's stronger, so we should probably use it for our walls, but I don't think it's that big of a difference that it would matter, honestly. Let's do this wall over here as marble, and then if we feel like changing it up, we can do sandstone over here. That way it's connected to this building. Makes a little more sense. We'll see how that goes. But this wall, it's going to be sandstone. Caravan request, or I'm sorry, marble. This wall right here, we're going to go ahead and make sandstone, and we're going to do that. We have enough blocks so we can get that going. So that's going to protect that flank pretty well. This area is nice and open, not a lot of cover, so I don't really want to let I don't really want to put walls over here, which we probably should. We should probably also wall this section up here to keep them from, like, coming around the river. They just have to come around a wall. So we'll go ahead and drag this wall out like so. And that will also be a little, like, boundary area for our colony as well. Caravan request, they want snow beets for 1,400 silver. I don't think we still grow snow beets, so we can't really help them with that. Also, I wanted to get another turret up over here, so let's go ahead and get our security sandbags. So I think after doing that, we're going to put the turret right there. So we're going to do something like that, maybe. We'll see how that treats us. How's that sound? Let's remove these plans. Alright, so this is the way our hospital is going to work. We're going to kick out this wall to here. So this is going to be our storage for all of our drugs as well as our prosthetics. We will have a hallway that will wrap all the way around with 4 3x3 rooms for hospital rooms. We're just going to use normal beds for now until we can make hospital beds. We'll also put in the little like sciencey things there. I don't know what they're called in RimWorld, but the vitals monitors basically. Is that what they're called in RimWorld? It is vitals monitor. Okay, so those are going to go in there as well. Maybe like a plant pot, not a plant pot, maybe like a chair or something for guests. And then if we need to in the future, we can actually just break down this rock and start expanding down here, and then get a lot more rooms. We can have like a common area. We can make a fancy hospital if we need to. Batteries are still doing okay, despite the fact that we're adding a bunch of stuff on. I did put coolers in here because it was affecting everyone's work speed. So it looks like one of them is barely running, which is great. That's fine. I forget how to disassemble these guys. I thought we did it at like the smelter, but we don't. Do we do it over here? Like, that's for compost. Maybe it's like cremate corpse? I don't know if this will work. I don't think that'll work. A shellfish corpse? Why would I want to do that? It's not like under here, is it? Is it here at the machining table? Yep, it is right there. So we're gonna set this to do forever details. We're just gonna drop it down to like 50. They should always pretty much be in that little area. So we'll go ahead and get those going as well. That's off. This we have to make kits, and we also need to check David's stuff. You're making flake. How's your crafting skill? It's going up. We're gonna let him make a little bit of flake. We just got the flake harvest in. We have druggies. They need their fix, guys. They really need it. I'm actually gonna snag him before he makes this flake and see if he can come make this hat. I want him to come do this. Alright, so he's currently at $5.99. Yeah, he's getting a lot of XP for making this one thing. And then we'll have a hat as well. It'll be a crappy cowboy hat, but it's okay. So he got a few hundred XP. That's a lot more than we were getting before. We also need our farm area, so let's go ahead and set up. Ooh, we're low on wood. All right, we're gonna go ahead and harvest all of these, and then I'm actually going to let's do this. This is our grow zone for the bamboo, so I'm gonna take that grow zone and delete it. That way they don't sit there and like replant everything as they're harvesting. We get all the bamboo up, that'll be good. I'll keep our generators topped off. Power's still doing well. Up here we're gonna have the barn area. So this area, because we have the exhaust, we're probably gonna use this as the start of the barn. Everything else will just be hay. So we'll do a little small area. A little small area. For right now, we'll do something like I guess like this, and then we can actually wall this area in as well for a nicer little indoor memorial type section where we just basically line the walls with everything, with sarcophagus, with sarcophagi, guys. Come on, we'll do that in the future as well. So this is going to be our barn, which will interfere with our eating area expansion, but that's okay. We can actually remove all of this stuff. And I mean, we could do stuff down here in the center. Like, we don't have to keep this. I don't know. Let's go ahead and fertilize real quick. So farming. I think we're. Oh, he made it in. Thank you for shooting that, you big jerk. Get him. You missed. We're fine. Everything's okay. Are you okay? You're okay. Cal's sleeping in the fridge. We really need to get this barn going. So yeah, this will be our barn for now. We'll put a couple sleeping beds in. We have a blight that just wrecked absolutely everything. Wow. Well, we have a ton of food. We have 51 loaves of bread, 15 porridge, 13 baked polenta. We have simple meals and and fine meals, so we'll be okay. It'll be alright. I want to figure out what we can do with this eating area. Maybe we just expand it down and have it like this section right here. Like we can kind of wedge it in this way. This area also needs an auto door. So we'll get a couple auto doors here as well. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. We'll kind of like come over here and then just kind of walk it in at an angle and use that. And then if we need to, we can expand this wall out maybe like 2 or 3. And then that'll still leave plenty of area over here for hay. We also need to terraform this area as well. So I'm not really sure how we're going to do that. Place on sand, result rocky dirt, gains 1 pile of sand. So I want you guys to do this, I guess. Never done it. We're going to find out how it works together, guys. Let's also go ahead and do rich soil using our fertilizer. We need 70. That's okay. We're going to keep doing this. If we deconstruct the... You know what? We're going to open these. Someone told me I could use skeletons that are on the map as well. They're just reburying them. Okay. New plan. New plan. Deconstruct it. I want to see what happens. And let's change our science pile. Corpses. I only want humanoid corpses here. That's it. No colonists. And I'm going to make you critical. That way they get moved. And then maybe they'll... I don't know. Maybe if I do open, he'll come out here and open it. And okay, no, we can deconstruct. And he just is going to keep reburying. Okay, so we're going to deconstruct all of these. And we need to set up a couple more builders just to help out. We'll put Hunter on building. He's mining and plant cutting. We'll do a building of 2. That way we can get some of this stuff done. And then we're going to get more fertilizer in, which will be great. We'll be able to repair our sniper rifle, which will be excellent. Let's go ahead and get our mending bench down. Oh no, we have it down. We're lacking on wood. We're waiting for the wood right now. Our trees are taking absolutely forever to grow. These are almost done, which will be good. What do we have a lot of? Marble blocks. Psychic drone. Male gender. Not super great, especially when we have drug addicts that are always on edge. We're going to go for some marble block walls for our barn. We don't really need it that far out, but I don't know. We'll let them have their space. We'll do something like this. We could even do... Does this say we could do double doors? We could do triple doors? We could do 2 double doors. We could do double doors on either side, like that. That way they can always get in. Nice and easily, basically. Miscellaneous. Let's go for furniture, I guess. Animal beds. I don't know what we have a lot of. Probably not a lot of anything. We don't really have a lot of anything. Maybe we should go hunting. Maybe we should hunt all these muffalo down here. Let's do that. Let's go hunt the muffalo, get some muffalo leather, make a couple muffalo leather. That's just wrong. A cow sleeping on leather, now that I think about it? That's dirty. We're going to do it, though. We're going to do it. It's going to happen. We got a lot of this filled in. Let's also go ahead and go to farming and plow this soil right here. So we'll get that plowed, and we can go ahead and start replanting part of it. What is this? This is... Yeah, just stop it. Fertilizer. Muffalo revenge. Uh-oh. Is he revenging you? He is. You're cowering. No time for cowards. Shoot it. Retreat to the safety of the turret. Or just shoot it again, that's fine too. But win though. Alright, cool. We're gonna check our shooters real fast. So Killseek has a shooting skill of 9. Sky is 12, so she's our best shot at the moment. Penguin is at 11, but he's a little sketchy, so I don't necessarily trust him the most. we're going to go ahead and give Sky this sniper rifle. It's only at 50% quality. You know what? Actually, we're not. Consume the buffalo corpse. What we're going to do is we're going to wait for our mending bench, and then we're going to go ahead and... Is this not a zone up here anymore? It's not. They got chopped down. It's awkward. We're going to get our mending bench up, and then we're going to set up our stuff to repair, basically. Is where I'm going. We're going to cut all this stuff. We'll grow some trees in this little area, I suppose, just to kind of keep nature going, I guess. We'll do something like this. That whole area, we'll go ahead and do cherry blossom trees. Ironwood, useful as well. We haven't done any of that yet, but we could. Bamboo grand sculpture. We still have all these plant pots we could put around. They're just not the greatest of qualities. Oh, we can deconstruct the plant pots. Did not know about that. That's good. We got a normal quality boomalope leather hat. Oh, it's from a dead guy. That's okay. A lot of bandage kits. What do we need? We never checked the, I thought it said we got it from here. The electric tailor bench. Unless I think I might have gotten the version of the mod that doesn't require that. So maybe that's what's going on. We do have our gold we could go ahead and put over here. Let's go ahead and do that. We got some bamboo back. Crow, if you could go ahead and need materials. Cannot deliver need materials. Is someone else doing it already? Like really trying to watch this gold. Okay, great. We're getting a lot of raw compost that we can turn into fertilizer. So that will be super helpful. I feel like we just need to have multiples of these. And also I don't know what's going on with like this one thing right here. Can like anyone do anything with this? No empty accessible spot configured to store it. I don't know what that means. Crow is binging on tobacco. That's okay. I mean, it's fertilizer. Like, maybe it's like part of a... There's fertilizer. Okay. Sure. It's awkward. You don't haul. Everyone else is asleep. Glasgow, we still don't have recruited. We're getting some cotton in, which is nice. Still want these hats going. I set it to per suggestion or per the suggestion. I set it to the hats for do 0 to 3. That way, anyone that's low skill will just come make cowboy hats to level up a little bit. Which penguin is wearing the first cowboy hat? And it is awful. Just awful. Alright, once we get all this stuff down, we'll be able to get the rest of the barn going. Maybe we'll be able to get some buffalo leather beds at some point. I guess for now we can just do sleeping spots though. That way they're not sleeping in random places. So animal sleeping spot. We'll go and drop these guys down in the middle. Like so. And we can also do fences as well. How much bamboo do we have? We have not a lot of bamboo. We need to go ahead and set up our growing area. Rare thrumbos coming in. Go ahead and do that. This will be for bamboo plants. Alright, we're getting a little bit of wood, but we're not getting a lot of wood. We might just have this whole area. You know what? If we plow this whole area, that would make a nice little area for trees that's out of the way. I'm not sure if it will actually affect trees. We got that whole area planted. Let's go and hide you. We could even do it out here along the side. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll get another growing area of trees out here. Large area. We'll grow some, I don't know, acacia trees perhaps. How do they grow? Hardy and can grow in the toughest desert environments. They don't provide much wood, and they have sharp thorns too, but do they grow quickly? 15 days. We're going to try some acacia just to see. And then past that, we'll maybe move on to like palm or something. But we really need to get the wood coming in. That way we can build our fences. Which I guess it's under structure. I'm pretty sure I have fences. Do I not have fences? I'm going to be salty. I could have... It's right there. I guess we could use steel. We have not a lot of steel left at all. Wow. It's not great. But we're pretty much gonna like just wall this section in. We'll fill this whole section up with hay, and we'll do this guy right here as the fence gate, like so. And we'll see how that treats us. We still have a good amount of marble blocks, which is great. We can start working on this as well. I'm actually going to let them... What are they doing? Are they doing anything fantastic? Doesn't really seem like it. Looks like we're getting a lot of the corpses cleaned up. We are slowly going to get our fertilizer up, so we should probably build maybe a couple more compost barrels. I really want to like uninstall you and reinstall you. 74%. So in a day, this one will be done. That one will be done pretty much now, which doesn't help me. I guess I could just do build copy. So we're gonna do something like that. Actually, I'm gonna cancel this one, and we're just gonna move that one once it finishes. Alright, who can do stuff with this? Come grab that, please. And then I want to reinstall you right there. And then the other one we'll put on the other side. So if you could... No, don't fill it. I don't want it filled. I want someone... There we go. Alright, so once this one's done, we'll put it on the other side. We'll get these filled. We got a lot of fertilizer coming in. Thank you guys for helping me out with the composting. Solar flare shuts everything off. That's not super great. Our fertilizer might die, which... Again, it's not super great. Let's see what happened over here. So this is now... Why is there a roof? I don't want a roof. Expand no roof area. It's because of the fence. There we go. We'll get that going. This is now rocky dirt. So let's go for some more terraforming. Rocky dirt. Place on gravel. Result rocky dirt. I don't want that. I want like... I want soil, which requires fertilizer. Okay. If we place soil on sand, we get soil. Packed dirt, place on soil. Marshy soil. I don't know what to do about the rocky dirt. Gain 3 piles of dirt, place on fertile soil. So sand is what we removed, I believe. I want dirt here. That's all I want. Place on gravel. This is rocky gravel, right? It's rocky dirt. I want soil here. How do we make that happen? Give me soil. Okay, we have not enough stuff stored. We need piles of dirt for that. This will give us gravel? No. Yes, it will give us gravel. That's not what I want. Place on sand, result rocky dirt. We will gain 1 pile of sand. So we now have rocky dirt. We want this dirt, which we can't place. So I think we have to like we can place soil on sand if we get piles of dirt. So we just need to go get dirt, I guess. So gain 2 piles of dirt. So we'll go get some dirt. How about that? How about we go get some dirt? Haul this urgently, please. What are you guys, like, building? Oh, the roof. Okay. Okay, so now we're getting some dirt. Solar flare's over, so I want to place the soil down on gravel. If we have piles of... That's not how it works. Must be placed on gravel. I don't see what to place on rocky dirt. Result sand. So we should have just left this there, is what I'm gathering. We should have just left it there to begin with. And then we can also do our animal area as well. Expand allowed area. Manage areas. New animal area. Animal area 1. We'll rename this the... I'll just rename it the barn. And we'll do the barn. That will be this whole area right here. And we will set our animals to the barn. Excellent. And then they also need food. So we should probably get them some food. I'm not sure how long it lasts. But we'll set up a stockpile area right here for some grass. This is going to be the hay. Storage. Clear all critical, and we'll put the hay here. Where am I going? Plant matter? Animal feed, hay. Eventually we'll make some silage, fermented hay, and grains for your animals. We'll see about making that. I'm not sure where to make that. There we go. So what do we need? Allow rotten, so we need hay and some grain. So we'll do hay or silage as well. So we'll do that up to, I don't know, 100, and just kind of see how it goes. Because we have plenty of grains coming in, I believe. We have a lot of wheat, we have a lot of corn, so yeah, we should be okay. Alright. Slowly learning how to terraform. So now, if I'm correct, we should be able to come over here and do soil. But we need fertilizer, but we can still place it over here. Okay, so I didn't need to take that up, I just need to do something else. Psychic Soothe for males, so that works out pretty well. Spoils in. Okay, so this lasts for a long time, so they'll be okay. Then we can also go ahead and start a growing zone in the area as well for all of the hay, basically. The fence is right. Is this the fence? It is. I'm just gonna path out that little area, basically. So that area is gonna stay clear. We can remove that. We'll do a growing zone for here for right now. And this will all be hay grass. Eventually we'll do what we're doing over here and fertilize it and then plow it. That way they have a lot of hay grass quickly, and then maybe we can get into the hay grass selling business, possibly even the silage business. There we go. This can also contain silage as well. That actually lasts forever. That is actually really cool. Alright. I feel good about that. We have a couple cows. We have a hospital planned out. We haven't started building it yet. We have the crematorium going, getting us a lot of compost. We have a couple walls coming in, so we're a little more secure from the south as well as the southwest. We still have to protect the east, and we need to get a turret up over here as well. Which I'm actually going to go ahead and drop down as we speak. And we have mortars done, so we could check out some of the mortars. We don't have enough steel, so we should probably go mine some steel. That seems pretty reasonable. We have a lot of mushrooms. Maybe we need another smelter. Maybe. Yeah, we'll talk about that in the next episode. That's going to be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. As always, thanks for watching, and have a good one.